I'm Sharon sPeLL, and my nickname is MaMa. A lot of people know me as Mama sPeLL.
Yeah.
There we go.
Why
There's
are
that
you
guy.
MaMa sPeLL?
MaMa is just a nickname. It's an acronym. It stands for more alcohol, more alcohol.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what it's for.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's how the name became, because I always thought, like, I never realized until I had children that 5 o'clock they go nuts. And that's happy hour, and I always thought that was the hour. No wonder that Mama needed Mama.
A little medicine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, you figured that out?
Without kids.
Look at that.
I
You're
know.
a genius.
I see those kids on the street, and that makes me want to drink.
I don't blame you.
No.
And what's your favorite drink?
Whatever's in front of me, generally.
So you're not picky?
As long as there's no coconut in it or sweet
really?
drink.
Allergic?
Actually, what?
Allergic? Or you just
Aversion.
I love coconut.
Do you like coconut? Well, more for you. If that's all there is, then I'm sober that night.
Nice.
That's how drastic and dramatic my aversion is. I love a dry martini made with Bombay Sapphire. That's pretty tasty.
Ah, so you like gin.
I like gin. Red wine,
Nice.
beers.
So
bourbon.
it's your birthday, isn't it?
Pretty soon, yeah.
When's your birthday?
On the 9th of October.
And it's Katie's birthday and John Lennon's birthday on the 9th. Wow, you guys are celestial twins.
Look at that.
And
Yeah.
Sean Lennon's birthday too.
Sean
And
too?
Sean.
Yeah, he was born on his dad's 35th birthday.
Right.
Nice.
And it's
Wow.
also Jackson Brown's birthday.
Ah,
Wow.
Yeah.
But today's Matthew Sweet's birthday.
really?
Yes,
That's
it
nice.
is.
I like
And
that.
it's Britt Eklund's birthday today.
Britt's nice.
But, that doesn't mean anything because you are a very important human. And you do things at Otto Shrunken Head as well.
I have a weekly show here.
Yeah, can you
like
tell the
some
world
people.
about it?
Yeah, it's called Shrink at Otto Shrunken Head. And it's a weekly comedy variety show that's on Wednesdays at 8 o'clock. And it's been going on for 2 years.
Wow.
I know. We're coming up, I think tonight's show is 110,
You
109.
count shows. Good for you.
Well, I started doing that because of the way I had marked it on my website. It just kind of happened, and then I realized,
Right.
I have a running count of this.
That's
convenient.
awesome.
It makes me look very organized.
2 years you've been doing it.
Yeah, I love it. I love
So
it.
what do you have on the show?
My main rule is no bummers. Don't get on the stage and bum everybody out.
Okay.
I like funny. I like.
So is it all comedy?
It's all comedy. It can be serious storytelling
musicians
also,
too?
and musicians. It can be serious as long as it's engaging.
Okay.
And
how long does it go? From when to when?
from 8 to 9:30.
8 to 9:30 every Wednesday,
Yeah.
following ReW WhO at
Right.
Otto Shrunken Head.
Right.
It's Mama sPeLL. And what do you call the show?
It's called Shrink.
Shrink. You just said
Shrink
that.
and
My
Otto
brain
Shrunken
just
Head.
shrunk because I missed it.
And the theme song says, "When you shrink, you come closer together."
Okay. Now, what does that mean?
Well, when you shrink,
Like ice,
you
water,
come closer
like
together.
water turns
And
into
so
ice. It
there's
shrinks.
usually 6 performers on the show.
Do they
And,
change every week?
It's a different show every week.
So you know what that's like, just like me.
It's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And it's fun, and
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah, to make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, so who's going to be on your show tonight?
Paul Mercurio from The Daily Show is on tonight.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting.
That's very exciting.
There's Rob Gordon, Leslie Goshko. They're both storytellers, comedians, but more storytellers. And there's a man named Umberto McDougall, and he gets on stage and shares his man pain with a guitarist accompanist, and he is on
And
the show
it's
tonight.
not a bummer.
I laugh.
Okay.
I laugh. His man pain's pretty funny.
Can you give an example?
It's just things that upset him greatly.
Like,
I don't remember.
sex-oriented?
Just you can name a topic and he'll go off on it.
Okay.
And he's actually played by a woman named Emily Wolfe.
Ah.
So he's on the show tonight.
Now, can you tell it's a woman?
Pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much, but he has a beard, and Emily does not. So
Okay. All
there
right.
you go.
Okay. So is this person like that half man, half woman in the circus kind?
No, it's more like a drag thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. The opposite of what you're accustomed to in drag.
Yeah, more of a drag king.
There
king of pain.
There you go. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
So how do people find you?
I have a website. It's MaMaSpell.com.
Okay.
And I have all sorts of stuff on there, performance schedule, and also information about my art.
And tell us about your art.
I'm a portrait artist. I draw performers live on stage.
Wow.
This coming Monday, the 11th, I'm drawing 2 shows at Understate Marks. I'm drawing Adam Wade, live from New Hampshire, or originally from New Hampshire, and then the BTK Band. And BTK Band is a live improvisational band, and they invite storytellers up, and then they make up a new song on the spot based on the storyteller's story.
Right.
And I draw them all when they're on stage.
Wow.
And I just started collaborating with some folks at the Onion, Matt and Claudina.
Good for you.
And we're working on this comic strip, and that's where I came from today, was from working on this. It just got picked up by Paper Magazine.
Good for you.
I know, right?
Yes, I'm happy to hear
This is
all
why
that. I like good
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah, this is why I came to New York. Are you from New York?
I'm from New York. And where are you from? You got
I'm
that
from-
little twangy accent.
I'm from southern New York. No, I'm
Where?
from Mississippi.
And the first state that everybody loves to spell. That's like the most fun state in spelling. Every kid knows how to spell that state.
Yeah.
I still
Before
don't know
they
how to
know
spell it, but
Yes,
that's
you
okay.
do.
Oh,
Try it.
no. M-I-S-S-I-P-P-I.
You can do it. You can do it. You did it.
There you go. Everybody loves spelling that state.
So easy.
So what part of Mississippi are you from?
Hattiesburg.
How do you spell that? Now that's a that's tricky.
I'm not even going to try
The
that.
towns, I'm sure nobody will know how to spell.
I have trouble with
No,
that.
Hattiesburg is pretty popular. I actually have a song about it I do in the show.
Can you sing it?
Hattiesburg, I do love you. Hattiesburg, from the opera to the zoo. Hattiesburg, you sure are fine. Oh, Hattiesburg on Highway 49. And there are 8 more verses.
That's
So
adorable.
just
And it's
to-
funny because I know you from another burg.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know that, but we do have mutual friends in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is always coming back in my life. Like it always reappears.
It has that
It does.
tendency.
And Bobby
It does.
Lamondi, I want to shout out to you because
Hi, Bobby.
you rock. And now we'll tag you in this.
Yeah. Good.
Bobby Lamondi.
So there.
The Curse Cabaret, a wonderful place in Pittsburgh, PA.
Yeah.
There you go. And it is National Noodle Day.
Oh,
So
noodles.
please have some noodles.
Thank
I will
you.
give you an entire pack that you can use for your thing tonight.
I
and,
win.
And it's trick or treat month on ReW WhO because it is October.
Uh-huh.
So I would love for you to share a dark, deep skeleton from the closet of Mama sPeLL.
Wow. Dark, deep skeleton. Well, I've been telling this story recently.
Okay.
It's just recently been relieved from the MaMa sPeLL archives.
That's fine.
How much time do I have?
You got it.
Okay. Basically, it's kind of a weaving story. The first time I saw drag performed was in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and I saw a performer named Boot Nanny. Boot Nanny used to twirl for Jackson State University, was maybe about 7 feet tall, and would twirl flaming fire batons, machetes, all sorts of things. Like, the bar was set up here for drag performances. And then I moved to Pittsburgh, and the first drag show I saw there was a little sad. They were over it, they were lip syncing, there was no joy to it. But then I found other drag performers there, Sissy Fit and Tess Tease.
How old were you?
I was in my early 20s.
Okay. So you were old enough to.
I was old enough. And then I met a drag performer named Sandy Beach. And Sandy had retired and was a nail technician during the day, and at night she'd go out and have fun. And I went out and had fun with her one night. And one of her fans came up to her when we were out on the dance floor at one of the bars downtown and whispered something in her ear, and she said, "Come on, we're going for a walk." And I didn't ask any questions. Sandy Beach says, "We're going for a walk." We go for a walk, and we get out to the sidewalk, and she says, "We're going to go do some lines." From the archives.
Wow.
And so I was in an after-school moral prison.
So did you do it?
Well, right. Of course you do it. Of course you do it. Because it wasn't just Sandy Beach. It wasn't just the fan who's kind of trollish. So let's call him the troll. It was Sandy Beach, the troll, and me. And we walk in, and we found this almost abandoned parking lot. And the only car there is a silver 77 Eldorado like it is the quintessential cocaine experience. Like the cocaine experience that was just enough. It was just sketchy enough, but just safe enough. And
how was it? Was it good quality?
I'd rather have a Diet Coke. I'd rather have a Diet Coke.
Well, that used to have Coke in it.
Well, that's what I understand.
But probably not.
I like caffeine.
I think that Diet Coke came after the cocaine was removed from Coke, actually. Because I think when it had Coke in it, they didn't have Diet.
See, it's the sugar. It's the sugar that messes you up.
And when it had Coke.
When it's cut with sugar, it's just that's what messes you up. Yeah.
All right, you deserve it. You get a trick or a treat. Close your eyes.
Okay.
All right, and last shout outs.
Hey, I got jewelry.
You got jewelry. Look at that. Yeah, you lucked out. Yeah.
I'll figure out what to do with that.
Excellent. So anything you need to say, do, share?
The new comic strip is called All the Rage, and look for it in Paper Magazine online.
I love Paper Magazine.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite magazines in the whole wide world. I remember when they started.
And you can find out more about my shows and artwork at MaMaSpELL.com.
Beautiful. Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Someone just came at the last minute, and we're going to get them on real fast. ReW WhO.
Dun, dun, dun.